2025 commencement ceremony for Beechcroft High School will begin. We are here this evening to celebrate each student's personal success and accomplishments. Before we begin our ceremony, I ask that you treat the presentation of graduates with the respect and dignity that the culmination of years of hard work deserves. Each of you want to hear your child's name read and see them walk across the stage. In order to achieve this for everyone, we ask that you do not leave your seats to take pictures during the ceremony or during the presentation of diplomas. We also ask that your cheers and ovation be respectful to the next graduate's name being read. In doing so, every proud parent will have the opportunity to hear their child's name. Please take a moment now to make sure your cell phones are turned off or on vibrate. Thank you.
Good evening. Please join us as we honor our country by playing the national anthem and remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance. Stand up. Will you please join us in reciting the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Please be seated.
Good evening, everyone. It is my pleasure to welcome students, families, and staff to Graduation Day at Beechcroft High School. We would like to thank each of you who made an impact on the graduates who sit here today. Graduation is the end of high school, but the beginning of a new chapter in our lives. Thank you for helping us write our stories. Our welcome address is being presented by Dr. Tina Pierce. Dr. Pierce is serving her second term on the Columbus Board of Education since being elected in 2019. She's a proud Columbus native and graduate of Beechcroft High School. Growing up in a resilient working-class family, she learned that education and hard work are keys to success. A belief she learned and teaches her 4 children, Andrew, Malcolm, Catherine, and Michelle. Dr. Pierce is a tireless advocate for adversity, equality, and inclusion. While demonstrating a proven record of expertise and leadership in advancing education, her commitment extends beyond our local community, where she serves as president of Central Region for 2 years and immediate past president of Central Region for 1 year for the Ohio School Boards Association. Dr. Pierce values education, holding a Doctor of Philosophy in Political Science with a graduate interdisciplinary specialization in college and university teaching, a Master of Arts in Political Science, a Bachelor of Arts in Social and Behavioral Sciences with distinction in Political Science, and a Bachelor of Arts in Humanities with a distinction in African American and African Studies from the Ohio State University. In 2020, she created the Dr. Tina Pierce Social Justice Scholarship to provide funding to Columbus City School graduates who have demonstrated a commitment to community engagement, social justice, or political activism. In creating the scholarship, she envisioned the formation of sustainable connections between current and past Columbus City School leaders. While Dr. Pierce continues to leave an indelible mark on our community and beyond, fostering a legacy of social change for generations to come, she wants every Columbus City School student and graduate to know this. Don't be afraid to work hard and make mistakes. Forge your own path, stay true to your values, and remember the best is yet to come. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Dr. Tina Pierce.
Thank you so much for that warm welcome. Greetings, everyone, to our Beechcroft and district staff, our family members, and guests here with us this afternoon, to those who could not be here or in person, to those watching via live stream, and those thinking about our graduates as we celebrate this moment, we say welcome. To our distinguished class of 2025. It is with great pleasure and honor that I provide a welcome on behalf of our Columbus Board of Education. As a proud alum of Beechcroft High School, standing here before you today is more than an honor. It is deeply personal. I sat where you sit now 28 years ago, filled with excitement, pride, and a whirlwind of emotions as I closed one chapter and stepped into an unknown journey of adulthood. What makes this moment even more special is sharing the stage with my family member, Earl Jackson Jr., like me, and like his mother, Sharon Smith, before us, he has left an unforgettable mark in the halls of Beechcroft. Our stories are interwoven into the fabric of the school, a reminder that Beechcroft doesn't just educate students, it shapes legacies. The spirit of the Kruger lives in every step we take, every memory we carry, and in the future of you. Class of 2025, the future that you are about to create. Graduates, this moment is a milestone, not just in your academic journey, but in your growth as individuals, ready to lead, create, serve, and inspire. You've shown resilience, dedication, and strength, qualities that you will carry far no matter which road you choose. And so today, I extend my warmest congratulations to each and every one of you. We celebrate your hard work, your dreams, and your future. Welcome to our graduation, class of 2025. We are so proud of you.
At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce today's platform guests and our senior team. Starting to my right, Dr. Tina Pierce, Columbus Board of Education, Dr. Russell Brown, Chief of Strategy and Performance, Mrs. Diane Agnes, Area Superintendent, Dr. James Esslinger, Principal Leadership Coach, Mr. Dion Drakeford, Assistant Principal, Dr. Michelle Stone, Assistant Principal, Mrs. Lacey Drake, Guidance Counselor, Mrs. Allison Roten, Guidance Counselor, Mr. Steve Smith, Guidance Counselor, Mrs. Shunda Wright, Senior Class Advisor, and Ms. Shanae Barnes, Senior Class Advisor.
Good evening. At this time, I would like to introduce our Beechcroft graduates who will present the graduate address. Monica Goebel has a passion for music. She spent 3 amazing years in the marching band, was a member of the jazz band, rang handbells, and sang in a vocal ensemble for 3 years prior to enrolling here at Beechcroft. This fall, she is excited to start her journey at Columbus State Community College. After that, she plans to transfer to either Wright State or Ohio Dominican to finish her degree in social work. Earl Jackson Jr. participates in our theater program, and was a member of our Cougar baseball team. He plans to attend Central State University to major in journalism with a minor in pre-law. Earl's future goal is to become a lawyer, and Earl will be our first speaker today.
I'd like to start off by thanking God. He brought us here today. Good evening, graduates, honored staff, dedicated faculty, beloved families, and friends. Today is a day, a celebration, a moment that marks a change, a turning point, a milestone, yes, but not the last in this path. Rather, today is the day we transition from one chapter to the unknown pages of the next. And as I stand before you, humbled and honored, I'd like to offer only to celebrate our achievements, but a few words of thanks, affirmation, and encouragement. To my fellow graduates, behold, every face in this group has been a journey of 1,000 struggles, victories, endless nights, earliness of morning, and incremental growth and minute miracles. We've laughed, we cried, we doubted ourselves, and yet here we are, together. And as we stand on the edge of the unknown and go beyond this place, our paths will split. Some of us will pursue further schooling. Others will join the military or police force to protect and serve the community that birthed us. Others will enter the workforce to offer their talents and blaze new paths. All roads are good. All roads are brave. And as we stand there, ready to take that next step, I like to talk to you about something that plagues all of us. That thing is fear. Fear is misunderstood. It's often despised or dismissed, but let me offer you a different perspective. Fear is not our enemy. Fear is a warning signal that we're growing and moving. It's not something to be afraid of, it's ironically, but something to use. We too readily associate courage with fearlessness, but let me be honest, I don't think any of us are fearless. I'm not. Heck, I'm afraid right now. Yet I took the courage, because I'm acknowledging that I'm afraid, to move past that and look right into that fear and keep going. When I say I'm afraid, not that I don't want to do this, but I know I have to do this to keep moving in spite of that. So the question is not, will I be afraid? It's the question of what I'm going to do with that fear. I let it strengthen me, focus me, and tell me why I'm doing this. It's worth it for someone. I'm not going to be the reason I quit doing this. So when fear tells you you're not good enough, speak back with effort. When it tells you you're going to fail, speak back with action. When it warns you the future is too unknown, keep in mind that every great adventure starts with a question mark, not a period. We don't conquer fear by avoiding it. We conquer it by facing it, embracing it, and moving forward in spite of it. Today, we're not graduates alone. Today, we're trailblazers, risk-takers, pioneers, and yes, a bit afraid. But fear is not a barrier. It's a doorway, one we now have the courage to walk through. To the graduating class of 2025, your story is not yet written. Let fear guide you, not by stopping you, or by telling you what truly matters in life. Be bold enough to be scared, even bold to keep moving in spite of it. Congratulations and thank you. Our next speaker is Monica Goebel.
On January 14th, 2024, I was living one of those moments you dream about as a high schooler. Marching in Disney World at Epcot during my junior year of high school with my high school marching band. The music, the crowd, the energy, it all felt like magic. However, behind the uniform and the smile, the energy, it all felt like magic. However, behind the uniform and the smile, my legs were shaking, not from nervousness, but from something much deeper and much more serious. I couldn't quite explain it. I had been feeling off for a while, but I thought I could push through it, just like I always did, and I have in the past. Then it happened. There we were, standing in line to ride a ride, waiting for the line to move again, when suddenly my legs gave out. No warning, no time to catch myself, I just went down. I remember the looks of concern and confusion from my classmates and friends. I was then put into a wheelchair for the rest of our school trip, not marching, but watching, wondering what was happening to me. When I got back home to Columbus, Ohio on January 23rd, my mom took me to the hospital, and they thought it was my pre-existing health issues that were acting up. They wrapped my ankles and sent me home. I thought the worst was over. It wasn't. On February 1st, 2024, I was standing in my band class during my warm-ups when, yet again, my legs gave out on me. I was then sent by ambulance to Nationwide Children's Hospital after being in the emergency room for several hours. Yet again, the doctors were unable to determine what was going on with me and my body. So they sent me home with an air cast, crutches, and referrals to multiple specialists. Meanwhile, the doctors were trying to figure out what's going on with me. My situation is only getting worse, both physically and mentally. I was then told by my specialist that I would have to be admitted into the hospital for them to run more tests and observe me closely to try to get more answers on what was happening. I'm missing school, and my school continues to ask me, how long am I going to be out of school? What is going on? How long will I be using crutches and a wheelchair to get around? All questions we don't have any answers to give. We wish we did. Then my mom and I were informed that my school cannot accommodate me anymore to get through the halls safely. So due to the safety concerns, I was told that until I could walk on my own, I could no longer attend that school. My heart was broken. It was my junior year of high school, right before prom, and now I'm being told that I have to find a new school. So just when I thought it couldn't get any worse, I was now getting kicked out of school, not from breaking a rule or getting in trouble, but because I now need a wheelchair to get around and arm crutches. They didn't say it in so many words, but I knew I didn't matter anymore. I felt like an inconvenience. Suddenly, I was no longer the girl in musical arts who had people to hang out with. I lost my friends just like that. It was like I fell off the face of the earth to my so-called family. Everything in my life has changed. After 5 long draining months of doctor visits and tests, a hospital stay at the Cleveland Clinic for 3 weeks, and more questions than answers, I finally got a name for what was happening to me: AMPS, Amplified Muscular Skeletal Pain Syndrome, a rare nerve condition with no cure, just pain and the hope that a lot of physical therapy might help build my pain tolerance. Now I'm left to wonder if it hasn't already gone too far or is going to get any worse. I was enrolled into Columbus Online Academy during my hospital stay to finish off my 2023-2024 school year. I was later transferred to Beechcroft High School at the beginning of the following school year. That's how I found Beechcroft High School, my new school, my fresh start. And let me tell you, Beechcroft is nothing like my other school. Here, I feel seen. They don't just see a wheelchair or crutches, they see me. The teachers don't just teach, they care. They actually listen when you speak. The principals, the security, even the staff I pass in the hall, they all treat me like I matter. They help me stay on track with my work. They help support me through my health issues and even help my family if and when we may need it. At Beechcroft, I found my strength again. Not just talking about my physical strength or my spiritual strength, I've learned to adapt. I've learned that healing isn't always about a cure. Sometimes it's about showing up, even when everything hurts. It's about refusing to let a diagnosis define your worth. And now I'm in my senior year. I'm finally someone that feels like home. So yeah, I have AMPS, and yeah, it's hard, but I'm still here and I'm still trying. But most of all, I'm still fighting. I have it for life, and yeah, it's a struggle every day, but it also has made me stronger in ways too. But here's the part of the story that matters most. I didn't give up, nor do I plan on giving up. Even when it feels like the world has given up on me, I keep showing up for myself, for my family, and for my future. I'm not ready to stop fighting anytime soon. I got through one of the toughest battles in my life, and so can you. Anyone can do whatever they put their minds to, as long as they're willing. Fight hard no matter how hard the fight may be. Fight. Put in the work and keep achieving your dreams and goals. You'll see how much all of the hard work really pays off in the future. Just keep fighting. Always remember to be kind because you never know what someone else may be going through. Live happy, be kind, fight brave, see how amazing you really are. You may then surprise yourself. Congratulations, class of 2025. Never stop fighting, Cougars. You've got this.
Hello, everyone. Our guest speaker today will be Mr. Hanif Abdurraqib. Hanif Abdurraqib is a writer, artist, and sneakerhead. Born and raised in the east side of Columbus, Ohio, his work has gotten him an Emmy Award, a National Book Award, and a MacArthur Genius Fellowship. He is a proud graduate of Beechcroft High School. Please welcome Mr. Hanif Abdurraqib.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's really, it's cool to be here for a lot of reasons. One, because as some teachers and administrators who remember me from 2001 when I graduated in 01, I'm sure there might be a few parents who remember me from 2001. When I graduated in 01, they was trying to keep me as far away from the stage as possible. So to those who remember me from that time, I am just as surprised as you are that I am here. I wanted to take a bit of an opportunity to talk about time, in part inspired. It's wonderful that Abby got to introduce me because this is in part inspired by something that she asked me about 2 weeks ago. I visited Miss Mulhaville's class, as I normally do, a couple times a year. And I should say, Earl and Monica, those speeches were beautiful. And Earl, when I visited Miss Mulhaville's class, it was right after senior skip day. And I was like, what y'all do? And Earl was like, I didn't go. I didn't do anything. I had to come to school. And I was like, that sounds rough. And he was like, I had to get my speech together. I had to audition to get my speech together so I could read a graduation. Brother, I'm so proud of you. That was beautiful. I do hope you get a day off, though. Truly. When I was in Miss Mulhaville's class, we normally talk about writing or we talk about rap or basketball or whatever, and Abby raised her hand and asked this question about being anxious about the passage of time, not feeling like she had enough time left. And I did this thing that I think older people often do when they talk to younger people. They do that dismissive thing where it's like, oh, you have so much time, you're so young, you can do whatever you want. And I was really bothered by that as I left the classroom because I didn't think that it was entirely honest, or at least it was only partially honest, but it was one truth in a forest of many truths. And one thing that stands out to me when I think about my time at Beechcroft, my mother passed away in the summer before I came to high school. And so I went to Beechcroft really not knowing who I was, thinking that I could come to this place and form one single identity and get through high school on the back of that one single identity and be just one version of a person. And I was lucky in my time at the school to be multiple things at once, to be the athlete, to be the sometimes good student, sometimes not a great student, to be the theater kid. And I don't want to put him on the spot, but is Mr. Hagerman up here? My guy, look, when I was like a sophomore in high school, I was in drama club, and the play was You Can't Take It With You, yeah? And the lead in the play, I was like an understudy, and the lead in the play got suspended like right before the play, like we're talking like Thursday night. And Hagerman gave me the script and was like, you don't got to memorize this, but please try hard and then come to the play on Saturday night and do your best. And that was the first time a teacher ever believed in me. You know what I mean? And so I took that script home. I read it for all Friday night, all Saturday morning, memorized it, came and did it. And to me, that was a manifestation of someone saying, I think you are more than what your grades show. I think you are more than what your personality shows. I think you're more than a student who gets suspended sometimes and fights sometimes. And I say that to say I left out of this place feeling like you all feel. When I was in Miss Mulville's class and I asked everyone, like, does everyone feel anxiety about time? Does everyone feel worried about that? And like 90% of the students raised their hand. And it struck me that I wasn't being entirely honest with the people I was talking to about how I feel anxieties about time myself. Right now, I'm someone who is in community with elders. You know, like I live in a neighborhood with a lot of people who are significantly older than me, like 70, 80, 90 years old. And those people believe in time differently than we might believe in time, you feel me? They still believe in the world as this kind of beautiful place where miracles can happen, even though their actual material time in the world is shrinking, and they can feel it shrinking, and they still make plans. They still talk about the future. They still talk about seasons to come with promise and life as they have always had, and they don't do it without an obligation to just themselves. They do it out of obligations to everyone around them who they care about, including me, who sometimes will come to them and complain or express anxieties about how I feel like time is getting away from me and I have not done everything I've wanted to do. And there's one particular person among this group who's 94 years old, and she always tells me this thing when I talk about, oh, you know, I feel like I missed out on this opportunity and I'll never have it again. She hears me out, she nods her head, and she says, there's so much of the world that has not met you yet, and I hope you have enough time to find enough of it to keep you satisfied until you find more. And so if you have anxieties about time, I want to honor that. I want to tell you that I have them too, that I think about what I'm losing, what I'm missing, what I'm overlooking on a path to something else, but I also want to be honest about another thing, which is that this is what we have. This is it. The only guaranteed minute is the minute we are in, which does not mean that you have to be the highest, most productive, best version of yourself in every single minute you have, but I think it does mean that each moment requires a few minutes of gratitude until the next minute arrives, even if that gratitude is quiet or small, even if it exists without you really clocking it. You need to have gratitude for the times where you are doing quote-unquote nothing or feeling like you're doing quote-unquote nothing but surviving in the way that feels good. Gratitude for your couch, gratitude for the video games you play on your couch, gratitude for the jump shot that spins through a net really cleanly, gratitude for the person you love getting to share a minute with you and hopefully getting to share many more, which all brings me to say that it is also important for us to understand that our time is not only our own time. Our time is intertwined with the time of others. It was wonderful for me to bring my mother into the room at the start of this speech a few minutes ago, and I'm glad we've gotten enough minutes after that one together so that I can bring her back here alongside me, though I would say she's always been here the whole time and will be here in whatever time comes after. What I'm saying is that for all of you graduating today, there is, I hope, someone in the room who loves you. Someone in the room who in some way, small or large, guided you to this point, or if you were like me in high school, someone who dragged you to this point. And yeah, I like a couple of parents like, yeah, I was definitely the dragger. And for some of you here, and I mean that in a very literal sense, there was someone who came to the games, there was someone who came to the ceremonies, there was someone who came to the plays, there was someone who showed up to the parent-teacher conference. There was probably someone sitting in these rows with you who showed up for you when you did not feel like anyone else was showing up for you. So the people who love you in this room are not just there. For some of you, I hope they are people right next to you. And for some of you here graduating today, there is maybe someone who is not here in this room in a physical sense. And there is maybe someone you love and you miss, and I promise you they are also guiding you and sometimes dragging you to this place, to any place you get to go after, and your time is tied up in their time. Your time is not just your time, it folds into the time of people who believe in you, who love you. It folds into the time of any ancestor or guiding spirit or person whose name you wear on your heart or in your mind. And so yes, a truth is that you do have more time than you believe you have. And if you live a life where you can be thoughtful and focused and brave and caring, you will carve out for yourself yourself a small world wherein the time behind you will echo generously into the time you have in front of you. You will create a small world wherein you will gather more people who want their time tied up in your time. When I think of the 94-year-old woman who loves me enough to tells me that she hopes I find all the parts of the world I have not met yet, I think about how lucky I am to have gotten to latch on to however much time she has left. And I think about how she might have years and years and years before this been like me or been like some of you, worried that she will not be able to do all she wants to do and get to do. And so I will close with this one point that might seem a bit blurry in your vision now because it is in mine sometimes, but there are also so many future versions of yourself waiting for you. They may be nothing like the version of yourself sitting here today, or they may slightly resemble all of your past versions, but either way, they are waiting for you. They are eager to meet you. What you do with your heart, your mind, or to put it in a simpler way, your time, will define how well those meetings go. And so, if I urge you towards anything, it's to balance a gratitude for all your present self has already accomplished while also being unafraid to run towards the versions of yourself that are waiting. I promise you, you do not have to get everything correct the first time. There will be a series of first times and stumbles and failures. Let no one tell you that if you don't get it right, you can't go at it again in a different way. In some ways, I feel really lucky to have had this experience at Beechcroft, if I can go off script for just a second, because a lot of y'all who came up in maybe places like I came up and are still here, you are in a position where a lot of people doubt you, a lot of people have preconceived notions about you, a lot of people think certain things about you based off of where you come out of or who you come out of it with, and you get to spend the rest of your life proving those people wrong and proving yourself right. And that's a gift that will never stop being sweet for you all, I hope. I'll leave you with this wisdom that my beloved elder gave me. There is so much out there waiting to meet you. You are not chasing time. Time is not running away from you. There are several futures running towards you without you even knowing it. And what a miracle that through your steady, brilliant living, you'll get to them. You'll meet halfway somewhere or through many somewheres. I hope that you all are good to each other for as long as you have to be good to each other, whether that's just a few hours after this, or a few months after this, or a few years after this. I hope you tie up in each other's time in a way that allows you to be good to each other, and then I hope you live a life that allows you to find more people to be good to. I hope you live a life where many people come into it and get to intertwine your time together. I want to thank you for adding to the legacy of this school, this place that once meant a lot to me, a place where I became one version of myself that allowed for others, and I want that for all of you as well. Abby, I hope that was a better answer than I gave in the classroom. And I want to say congratulations, gratitude for spending some of your time with me, and I look forward to seeing y'all in the world, all the versions to come. Thank you so much.
Thank you for those insightful words. And now, the moment that you have all been waiting for. Will the class of 2025 please stand? Dr. Brown, Mrs. Agnes, I hereby certify to you that the 2025 graduating class of Beechcroft High School has met the prescribed requirements of the United States Department of Education, the Ohio Department of Education, and the Columbus Board of Education, and each is prepared to receive the appropriate diploma. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the Beechcroft High School graduating class of 2025.
Class of 2025, you may now be seated. At this time, we will prepare for the presentation of the diplomas. Each year, our graduating seniors have the opportunity to select any staff member who has had a great impact on their educational success to present them with their diplomas at graduation. This evening, these Beechcroft High School staff members, mentors, coaches, and guests are honored to be here to help recognize our graduates. Will the first row please rise and make your way to the stage? Tyrell Russell. Khalil Samuel. Benjamin Derry. Thailand Kinsey. Nakaya Latham. Kaylin Menace. William Moment Jr. Elijah Turner Leftwich. LaShawn Williams. Cameron Armistead. Nyana Littlefield. Rashid El Rashid. Taylor Page. Fatuma Sangolo. Ariana Turman. Josiah Walls. Cameron Cooley. Michelle Reeves. Jaden Ross. Aisatu Kande. Navaria Hurley. Aya Al-Najjar. Ugertson Murat. Gage Nutt. Your 2025 class salutatorian, Gabriella Seward. Mohammed Al-Rashid. Monica Goebel. Mary Jallo. Fatumata Silla. Janaya Daly. Janasia Lee. Wani Ornella Matip. (2025) salutatorian, Dennis O'Doon. Hawa Boating. Naila dos Santos Rabelo. Rafaele Vitoria Enrique Saldaña. (2025) class valedictorian is Joseph Quache. Eves Ndaki. Janaya Shaw. Bashir Ali. Brianna Banaga. Xavier Fox Miller. Anthony Gordon. Mariah Johnson. Tommy Johnston Taylor. Ayana Renee. Lloyds Bellany. Bruce Eggers, Shabo Ferguson, Casignolita Giran. Ansel Hashi. Abdirahman Muhammad.
I'm scared.
You're okay.
You're okay.
Patrick Musiba, Jr. Haroon Noor.
Here you go.
Ampha Osman. Tyshawn Scott. Mikara Sifalit. Jasir Forwood. Earl Jackson Jr. DeMarcus Light. Jeremiah Wilcox Johnson. Come on, Nicole. Davion Moore. Jasmine Bridges. Oluwatimileyin Ajayi. Travion Reed Ferguson. Juan Martinez Clark. Edward Owusu. Zycare Rogers. Jacil Dennis. Ahmed Bangura. John Gutierrez Atliano.
Yay, John! Yay!
Silali Leon. Christopher Oriana Magana. Daniela Oriana Magana. Gabriel Anamene Jr. Amaya Cowart. Josiah Mason. Joshua Nunley. Cayenne Powell. Javier Salgado Hernandez. Ruben Salgado Hernandez. Andrea Escobar de la Cruz. Lauren Bowers. Marshawn Copeland. Alicia Ivy. Umar Jallo. Anifatu Jabril. Osayo Mara Jr. Bridget Owusuwa Asabunting. Taylor Smith. Naifka Jean. Bintu Kaba. Janaya Walker. Jerely Centino Rosales. Fadila El Mustafa. El Haj Diallo. George Ebake. Jennifer Rubio Harkin. Wael Salama. Mahmoud Sanu. Samicha Sharma. Bragani Vasquez Maldonado. Stacy Adamaco. Zarian Bryant. Marie Kamara. Evelyn Nipin. Adrian DeRugi. Amaya Parker Wiggins. Kiasha Savage. Marcy Olivo Castro. Grace Masali. Samira Peppers. Seraphine Tabane. Maya Conley Muhammad. Gerald Jabadi. Anthony Croninger. Ulrich John Marius. A Choice Pierce. Jasmine Williams. Dixon Kamara. Shataviana Riley. Angeli Bignier. Celine Rosali. Brian Rodriguez. Keelani Whiteside Bolden. Brandon Blotson. Ibrahim Forna. Enrique Avila Torres. Marcus Clark. Alexander Wisecarver. Naja Ali. Najma Ali. Rama Amir. Mariah Hall. Mari Al-Rashid. Sabrine Muhammad. Amachi Sims. Charissa Walker. At this time, we will have, not yet. At this time, we will have the traditional tassel turn led by Senior Cabinet Member Abilene Nyapin. until she wait till the last girl gets her seat.
All right.
Ooh.
Okay. Will the class of 2025 please stand? Fellow Beechcroft graduates. Okay. Fellow Beechcroft graduates, the tassel before graduation symbolizes your time as a student. When you move it to the other side, you're confirming your new status as a graduate. 2025 Beechcroft graduates, you may now move your tassels from the right side of your head to the left side. We did it!
Beechcroft, class of 2025, let me start by saying what an honor it has been to walk alongside you through this journey. I've watched you navigate challenges, celebrate victories, and grow into the remarkable young adults you are today. And now, as we stand at this pivotal moment in your lives, I want to leave you with this truth. Your time is now. Let me be real with you for a moment. Some of you are probably thinking, my time is now? I don't even know what I'm doing next week. I get it. The future can feel overwhelming. You can have anxiety sometimes. But that's exactly why I need you to hear this message. You see, when you're young, some people will tell you to wait your turn or be patient. Your time will come. Well, I'm here to tell you something different. You don't have to wait for permission to be great or amazing. You don't have to wait until you're older, more experienced, or have it all figured out. Class of 2025, you've already proven you can overcome. You see, you've navigated a world that changed rapidly around you. You've adapted when things got tough, persevered through uncertainty, and emerged stronger. You've shown up when it mattered, even when it wasn't easy. That's resilience. That's your strength. And this is your moment to use it. See, class of 2025, listen to me well. Your generation brings fresh perspectives, innovative thinking, and an energy that this world desperately needs. You see solutions where others see problems. You connect across differences where others build walls. You create where others just consume. But here's the thing, greatness just doesn't happen. It requires action. It requires you to step up, speak up, and show up. It requires you to push past the fears, the doubts, and the voices that tell you to be safe. Some of you will go to college, some of you will go to the military, some to trade schools, some into the workforce, and others will create their own pathways. But whatever direction that you choose, remember this, success isn't just about what you achieve. It's about how you use your talents to make a difference in the lives of others, being elevated for someone else. See, you have the power to solve problems that haven't been solved. You have the creativity to build things that don't yet exist. You have the passion to fight for causes that matter. You have the empathy to heal divisions and bridge gaps. Beechcroft class of 2025, I won't lie to you, I won't. The road ahead won't always be smooth. You'll face setbacks. You'll encounter people that will underestimate you. You might even doubt yourself sometimes, but here's what I know about you. You have what it takes. You've already overcome so much to get here. You've proven you can adapt, grow, and thrive. You've shown that you won't be defined by where you come from, but by where you're going. So as you sit here today, diplomas in hand, diplomas in hand, diplomas in hand, diplomas in hand. Carry this truth with you. Your time is now. Now when you're older, not when you're older, not when you have more experience, not when someone gives you permission. Now, the world needs your energy, your ideas, your compassion, and your courage. Your community needs you to step up and make a difference. Your future is calling, and it's time to answer. You are not just graduating, you are launching into a life of purpose and possibility. You are not just facing tomorrow, you are creating it. Your time is now. Go out there and make it count. Congratulations, Beechcroft class of 2025. The world is waiting for you and what you have to offer. Yes, yes. And let's hear it one last time. Class of 2025, let's hear it one last time. Let's do the amazing to be amazing. Beechcroft amazing. That's right. Thank you. At this time, our graduates will recess to the staging area. Roll leaders, please escort the students out to receive their graduation packets. Guests, please allow the graduates to exit first. Afterwards, you can meet them near the Front Street entrance. Thank you for your cooperation. Thank you so much.
Love y'all. She already took that. Miss Keeper gone.